Good morning, Appalachian State. My name is Caleb Reisner. I'm the implementation specialist that is working on your project, getting everything set up for y'all so that y'all can start using our software. Today, we just want to go over some of the basic tasks of the employees and managers as far as clocking in and out, adjusting and editing, viewing time, all that stuff. So we'll go ahead and start with our employees. We're going to go ahead and just show you how to clock in and out and how miss punches work for them. Clocking in and out is very simple. Employees are going to come up, they're going to put in their ID number, or if they're going up to a clock, they're going to swipe their badge. It'll automatically pick up their number from there. Go ahead and hit clock in to clock in. It's going to ask me to make sure I'm clocking in. I'm going to hit yes. Now, if I have multiple positions that I can select from, I'll be able to pick those from here. Here we have our Career Development Center and the different positions I could work in there. And my default is CDC Office, but if I needed to clock in as a different code, like CDC Marketing today, I could go ahead and do that. Once I've selected my proper code, I go ahead and I hit continue, and now I'm clocked in. And it takes us to our logout screen for y'all's single sign-on. But as far as everything else goes, clocking out's the same way. Go ahead and hit 1, clock out. It's going to ask me if I'm clocking out. I hit continue. It's going to ask me if I approve my hours that I worked today. Go ahead and hit yes. It's going to ask me to have a nice day, and then I clock out. That's all there is there. Now, another function that we have to assist our employees is the ability to capture missed punches. So let's say I forgot to clock in this morning, and now I'm coming here to clock out. All I do is I come up here, put in my ID number, hit clock out. It's going to let me know that I missed my clock in. Go ahead and hit continue. Ask me when my last punch. It's going to tell me when my last punch was. It's going to ask me if I want to enter my missed punch manually. I'll hit continue. And now I can actually enter what time that I actually came in today. Let's say I came in at 8 a.m. Put that there. Note as forgot to clock in, whatever the case is, here. I go ahead and hit continue. And I'll clock in. So this is going to be the job I was working today. I'll say I was working office today. Then it's going to give me just a review of all my information. Hit continue, and now I'm finished clocking in. Now, just because I entered the time doesn't mean that we're going to stick to that like it's 100% correct. If the supervisor knows that I actually came in later than 8, they will be able to adjust that time in the management feature, which we're actually going to look at now. So this is the dashboard for the management feature. Dashboard just kind of gives you quick information to view, kind of let you see things that you're going to need to look at. Like one, I can see there's a missed out punch for test employee. I can see that I have some segments that I need to approve so that we can run payroll, things like that. All that information is listed here. The meat and potatoes for our managers is going to be done in individual hours, though. I come here and look at my test employee. I can see all of their punches that they've been clocking in and out of working. You'll notice there's a lot of colors. Anything that's a color will kind of show up here, but the big thing is green and blue means that was a missed punch, green being an approved missed punch, blue being an unapproved missed punch. Then everything else you can just see their time in and time out. Down here, what job code they're working, all that good information. But if they select a segment, like let's say, not tie it together. If they select a segment like that right there, I can hit this manage button up here. Then I have a whole breadth of options. I can edit the segment. I can delete it if it was accidentally entered. I can split the segment, so I can use the split segment to change positions for my employee if they forgot to do so themselves. Add breaks, all that good information. If I hit edit, just kind of see what I can adjust for them. So I can adjust the time in and out, the position they were working, all that stuff here. Like let's say I know this employee didn't actually come in at 8 a.m. They came in at 8:30. Go ahead and hit that. 8:30 a.m. to 12:12. Go ahead and hit save. Now it adjusts their time correctly. And we can also, instead of using individual hours, we can also use group hours, which will show us the same information that we get to see in individual hours, but it'll also give us all of our employees that we have access to, and we'll be able to look at them one at a time. So see test employee, their access, their hours, Linda, and so on. You see all of that information here. Then the other important thing that we do in here is schedules. So right now we have quite a few schedules built out. We have most of our schedules built out, in fact. But what these are is we create schedules that we can then assign to the employee, and then that will have their days that they're expected to come in and work, what times they're expected to work. So if I click on CDC Abigail, you see that Abigail is expected to come in Tuesday from 12 p.m. to 5 p.m. and Thursday from 10:30 to 3:30 p.m. And that'll just repeat every week for her until we unassign that schedule from her. Go down here to my test. See, we can also do it for as many as up to 8 weeks recurring. And go through all that information here. Creating these schedules is pretty simple. Go ahead and add one. Name this test 2. Just go ahead and pick how many weeks I'm making it for. Let's say I'm doing a 2-week rotating schedule. I'll save that. And then whenever I come over here, I just hit add on the days that I need to add time for that employee, and then I put what time they're supposed to be here. So let's say 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. Put that there. I can leave it as default position. And if I want to change the amount of days that I'm putting this for, like let's say they do this Monday and Tuesday, I could change it to 2 days, and it'll put it for those days consecutively. And then let's assume Thursday they work differently. They actually work 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. Go ahead and save that, and I'll just do that for the 1 day. From here, we can also actually copy and paste these segments. So I can say they work that on the next Wednesday as well, and they work this schedule on the next Monday and the next Friday. Whatever funky rules we need to set up, we can do here, and we can copy and paste everything to make it easier for us. That way we're not adding everything the whole time. Once we have these created, we just go to our employee, go to hours and schedule, assign them their schedules, and once they're assigned, we can go and look at the employee schedule and see what days they're actually expected to work, and we can adjust the dates here. Very simple, very easy to use, and it does give you a whole breadth of management options for your employees. Thank you all. Y'all have a wonderful evening.